when I do a trip, I try to buy a fragrance to help me remember that trip and sort of be my souvenir of that trip that I took. So for Dublin, I wanted to go with this brand called Cloon Keen because I saw that they were an Irish perfumer and I thought that would be something specific to Ireland. I actually ran into their store in Galway while I was on my tour to the Cliffs of Moher. I didn't know they had a store in Galway, but I just happened to be walking past it on one of our stops there. So I went in there and tried out some of the fragrances and they smelled really nice. They had about a handful of them there. They also have candles and home scents. I've heard about the brand mainly for the candles. And there I ended up picking up a travel scent because I found one that I liked here in this one, Bel Étage, but I didn't want to commit to it yet and I knew I was going to go to the fragrance store in Dublin. On my last day, I did some shopping for fragrances and I checked out a store there. They was really nice. They had lots of different niche fragrances, some interesting ones, but I didn't have anything that caught my eye. So I decided to go back to the Cloon Keen store, this time in Dublin, and pick up a full size of Bel Étage as my souvenir fragrance for this trip. Love the bottle. It's very like weighty, especially this cap. Very, very weighty. Since it was Ireland, and especially during the day where I took the trip to the Cliffs of Moher, it was very bright and green and very lush in the greenery. So I wanted to get something that was fresh and reminded me of that vibe. So the notes in this one fit right in with that. It has top notes of petite grain, bergamot, orange oil and neroli. Also notes of coriander, rosemary, a little bit of like spice and herbiness to it. And it has a base note of the oak, moss, vetiver, musk, and amber. So that's where the little bit of earthiness and freshness comes in for me. So this is my pickup from the trip and I'm very, very excited to have it in my collection now.